Welcome back everyone to Dollar Magic Meals. I'm your host JC Klein, and today I'm testing out yet another Great Depression recipe, and that is water pie. This recipe was around before the Great Depression, but it was very popular during the Great Depression, so that's why we're doing the recipe today. And you know what? I think I need a second taste tester for this recipe, so I'm going to invite James White in, and he is going to taste test this pie with me. Now on to the ingredients. What you will need for this water pie is 1 cup of granulated sugar, 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Now we need a spoon to give this mixture a good mix beforehand. So give those dry ingredients a good mix. And this is the only thing you're gonna be mixing with regards to this pie. I know that sounds a little weird, but that is how we're gonna do it. I do want to make one recommendation, and that is when you are cooking this pie, make sure to get a baking sheet, and preferably one with aluminum foil on top of it, because your pie is going to be laying on top of this, and God forbid your pie spills over, it's not going to make a mess on your baking sheet. So that is what I have here, a nice handy dandy aluminum foil baking sheet. I have our 9-inch unbaked deep dish pie crust from the store, and it is right on top of this baking sheet. Now we are going to take 1.5 cups of water. It can be any water you like. It can be tap water or filtered water. I have filtered water, bottled water here. So this is 1 cup going in, and our 1/2 cup going in as well. And again, no mixing. Then we go ahead and locate our dry mix from before and take little scoops of it in a spoon and shake it over your pie crust with the water in it. Again, no mixing, and do that until all of your mix is in this pie pan. And next we need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and we're just gonna go ahead and drizzle this vanilla extract into this pie crust. Perfect. Again, no mixing. And last but not least, our final touch is taking 5 tablespoons of salted butter and placing it on top of our liquid mixture within this pie pan. These pieces of butter are gonna float, and I've cut out 5 pieces. Kind of try to make sure that they're evenly spaced apart from each other. 3, 4, and 5. Now do you all see why we needed this aluminum foil on top of this baking sheet? Because if we tried to lift up this pie, it would spill everywhere. So now that this is finalized, we are going to take this pie and put it in a preheated 400-degree oven for 30 minutes. And then after that, we are going to lower the temperature down to 375 for another 30 minutes. All right, everyone, I'm back. It's day 2. Our pie is out of the refrigerator. I had it cook at 400 degrees for 30 minutes, then 375 for 30 minutes. And of important note, around the 30-minute mark, when this pie was at 400 degrees and about to be lowered to 375 degrees, I took an aluminum foil tinter and I placed it over top of this pie's crust because the pie was starting to brown a little too fast, and I wanted to prevent the pie crust from getting super dark. So that is why we have good looking crust here today, all thanks to the aluminum foil. After this pie was out of the oven, I let it set on top of the stove for 2 hours to finish cooking. And then I moved this pie over to the refrigerator so it could cool down overnight and finish setting up inside of there. So the most appropriate way to eat this pie is having it chilled, and that is what I have done here today. It's about chilled temperature, so it should be good to cut into. Now, I will have to say, an assumption I make with this pie is I think when you think of water pie, you think when you cut into it, a bunch of water is gonna pour out. So I don't think that's what's gonna happen, but it is an assumption I had. What if a bunch of water just pulls out when you cut into this pie? Upon first appearance, I have to say, it looks very interesting. Some would say maybe not so delicious. It looks quite gelatinous and maybe a little bit of sweaty on top. There is some water pulling out, but none that is like moving around the pie tin, which is good. There's some nice browning on top. I'm excited to try this. I know it may not look super appetizing, but this is what people ate back during the Great Depression and prior to that. So I look forward to seeing what this taste like? And I'm sure it's probably filling because, you know, there's a little bit of flour in there, most importantly water, there's sugar, and there is vanilla extract. All right, so without further ado, let's cut into this, give this a taste test, and then we'll get our second tester over here, James White, so he can try this. Also, I wanted to note, if you move this pie over, you can see that there is what appears to be a little butter patch. This is not a huge issue to me, but if you all are wondering what this is, that's likely a butter patch that pulled over into the side of the pie. Everything else looks pretty good though to me, and I'm looking forward to trying this. It definitely has a gelatinous feel when you put the knife into it. All right, we have our pie here, placing it on top of our plate. All right, time to dig into this interesting looking pie. It kind of has the appearance of transparent jello. All right, first bite. Wow, that is really good. I think I like this better than the vinegar pie. Wow. It's sweeter. I would definitely recommend this. Wow. It's got the taste of vanilla jello slightly, but it's transparent. It's got a lot of jiggle and wiggle to it. There is a little bit of water on top of the pie crust, you can tell. I would say it looks like the appearance of sweat on top of the pie. There's a little bit of nice browning. This has a really nice sweetness to it. It's really surprising. I think I like this better than the vinegar pie, like I said. Honestly, this is so good. We gotta try a little bit of our crust. I could polish that off. It is so good. Something else I want to point out about this pie too is the bottom of this crust is way more buttery and sweet than typical crust. It's like all that sugar hits the bottom of the pie crust and it just infiltrates it perfectly. So the taste of this pie is gonna be crispy, it's gonna be crunchy, it's gonna be soft and jelly-like. It's really a pleasant experience. Enough for me. Let's get our second taste tester over here. All right, James is here. Thank you, James. I'm here. He is here to taste test.
I think I've become an official pie taste tester around here.
Yes. If you weren't here for our vinegar pie video, he joined us for that, and he let us know his thoughts. Now, I want to know what your thoughts are on this water pie.
I mean, the name alone, water pie, I mean, vinegar pie, that name was ridiculous too, but it was delicious. To me, water pie implies it has no taste at all.
Yeah. Are you thinking there's not going to be much taste?
I mean, with the name water pie, if it's gonna taste like water, then there's no taste to it. That's my thought.
Right. All right. Let us know your thoughts.
I mean, it looks pretty delish. I really don't have any idea what this is gonna taste like. Down the hatch. It's almost like a fruit tart, like without the fruit.
Oh, you know what? Somebody actually said something similar to that.
Really?
I was watching another review and she said this might be good with some whipped cream and some berries. Honestly, that might be a good touch. This would do well with that, I feel.
It's like the base of a fruit tart almost.
You're right.
Or some sort of other fruity pie, but it tastes good. I mean, it feels like this could be the base of something else. Like, I mean,
you could put some,
It's good on its own, but I feel like you could add almost anything to this and it'd probably still be good too.
You could put some berries on it, some whipped cream and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I think this is my new favorite pie. It's that good. Now you could decorate it with some fruits or some whipped cream or something like that.
You could be, it doesn't need it.
Would you say it's better than vinegar pie?
I'm not gonna go that far, but I would say that it's in the same class of that. I would say they're in the graduating class. This might not be the valedictorian, but it's up there in the top 10%.
Heck yeah.
I do enjoy it, it's good.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's super impressed me.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, what do you think of the bottom of the crust? Don't you think the butter and the sugar really went down to the bottom and provided a good crust?
That crust seems a lot sweeter than it should be. I think it did absorb a lot of the sugar during that process.
Yeah, the corners of my lips are actually pretty sticky, so that means a lot of the sugar went there too.
I mean, the texture, it feels like, it feels kind of delicate, like it would be, feels like if this got to room temperature, it would almost like melt or something. But
yes.
As is, it's perfect.
Oh, it's perfect. Thank you for being our taste tester here today, James. Good to have you.
You want to try any more pies? I'm happy to come by and try them out for you.
How about you come with us to try a Sprite pie?
We should try that. By the way, I love your kitchen. I love what you've done to it.
All right, closing out. Thank you so much for joining this video today. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for being here, Freakin' Reviews.
Thanks for having me.
And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.